Hello guys, this is Julia, and today in this video I have something serious to talk about, which is the program CCleaner, which I've used for many years. I've used it on a lot of my computers, even my own computer. So today I'm going to make a video about it because apparently they were hacked and their setup file had malware in it, and it's been spreading to millions of users for this past month. I'm going to talk about it here and let you know what's going on. Pretty much the malware collected a bunch of user data. Apparently it didn't actually execute, it was dormant, because I guess they were waiting for so many people to have it, which they did, so I'm surprised they didn't actually go ahead and activate the malware. But it was in CCleaner version 5.33, which has been distributed between August 15th and September 12th, and then there's another version, but I'll show you that in a second. So it's downloaded by 2.27 million users, which the malware infected version that is, which is scary. They actually took CCleaner's security certificate and signed it with it, which is just wow. And they said, the best of the knowledge, the second stage payload never activated. It was prepped for something bigger, but it was stopped before the attacker got the chance. However, I feel like it could still activate. So you need to update your CCleaner versions immediately to the 5.34, which is the newest one now. You can get it from their official website, and you could read more about the vulnerability here. I'll put links to these 3 websites I'm showing you. This just basically goes into more detail about it. Hopefully you don't have this one, because that is not good, and unfortunately that's what I had, so yeah, that happens. So this talks about more just about the info, how it works. But bottom line here is you need to update it. And you could see it affected CCleaner Cloud 1.07.3191, and it affected this version of CCleaner 5.336162, which is, I believe, exactly what I had. Maybe it was a little different, I can't remember. This one is safe because it's 5.64 and it says 64-bit. However, the file I scanned that was on my system said it was malware, and I'll show you guys the results. I have the pictures, and this talks about when they were released and then when the compromised version of the non-compromised version of the program was released. So this is just really scary. You could find the malicious payload creates as registry key, H key, LM software, Pureform, Galmo, and it uses it to store various information. So check for that registry key, delete it if you have it. So let me show you. I opened CCleaner and I got this, and I had 6162, and that's when I updated. I got this version, which is safe. Okay, I was showing my other screenshots by accident. Gotta cut that out. And because I was using this when I had them all here. Okay, so when I scanned with Malwarebytes, it found Trojan Enyetya. And it was in the CCleaner setup file. That was in my downloads folder. And yes, I did clean it, but here's the thing. Because I did run that executable, I still feel like it had files left on my system in other places. And yes, I did update to the newest CCleaner, but for me, just because I'm good at computers and being on the safe side, I'm just going to actually reinstall Windows completely on that partition, because I do have a dual boot here, which is Windows 10 CU and Windows 10 FCU, so the creators update and the fall creators update, and it affected the fall creators update partition, which is the one I'm going to be reinstalling. I'm using the safe one because I opened CCleaner on this one, and luckily it was 5.32, so it missed 5.33, and I updated to 5.34 this morning. As you can see, I updated to 5.34. It was 5.32 on this partition, but my other one was 5.33.6162, which is not good. So pretty much I don't know if I want to trust it or not. So just for me to be on the safe side, I'm going to reinstall anyways. CCleaner did make this statement, or Pureform, because that's the company of CCleaner, but I know Avast bought them, so... The compromise they said non-sensitive data, but I feel like it still might have gotten sensitive data, because I heard there was a keylogger, possibly could have been ransomware, because I looked up that Trojan, and it said something about ransomware, but that was before all these articles were really posted. Because soon after, like later, I looked it up again, and then stuff with CCleaner popped up. So the first time I looked it up, it didn't say anything to do with CCleaner. So pretty much, I just feel like it's really hard to trust things anymore, because it just seems like there's always hackers. So to stay safe from hackers is really, you should make sure you always update, but in this case, this update was actually bad, but the fact it was out for a month is pretty scary, but now you gotta update it, because if you're on that one, then you're not gonna be safe unless you're on the latest in this, but you gotta make sure you have the latest updates, be careful, stay safe from hackers, use strong passwords, always scan your computer on like a very frequent basis. I would say daily if you do a lot of stuff, or just like every week scan it, or set up scheduled scans, because this is a very serious issue, and yeah, it's really scary. And the fact that I actually had that infected CCleaner, I even had the exe file of it in my downloads, which, wow. Well, alright guys, just thanks for watching. Scan your guys' computers. If you're really good at computers, I would just fresh install. I mean, I'm sure I might be fine without doing that, because I did run scans, but just to be on the safe side and to make sure nothing got left behind, I'm just going to reinstall it all together, just so I know for a fact, like, I'm safe. Because that's just how I am, and that's what I do. Alright guys, I'm going to stop this video now. Let me know if you guys had this installed, and if anything's happened weird with your guys' computers. Alright, that's all I have, guys.